wow, guys. Wow. I had an entire strategy built around the fact that there's no bonfire in this level. The first time that I played through this area, I never knew that that bonfire was there, and I like used all of my Estus flasks before I die, like you usually do in this game, because why would you not heal as much as you can rather than dying? And then I had no Estus flasks. So I had to like make it to the boss and then kill the boss and not heal the entire time. I am an idiot. Oh, this will only hit one thing? That's kind of weak. Nope. Don't know why I unequipped there. A lot of times when I'm trying to change my pyromancy, I'll accidentally unequip it. I'm still playing like I have no Estus flasks. I mean, I'll only get 5 back from that bonfire, but that's okay. I don't know if these guys can drop anything good, or if that's 2 spears sitting over there. Ah, the throwing of the spears is weak. I wish I could do that. Just equip a spear and then, like, chuck it at somebody instantaneously. Uh-oh. That guy behind me will hit me. Yep. Still not feeling great about this whole there's a bonfire here thing. I can drop a large leather shield. Okay. So no, they only drop sucky stuff. Alright, nothing in the middle of them. I killed them all, so you don't have to. Alright, we are getting pretty close to the boss here. But I'm just gonna keep on trucking through. We've still got a good amount of pyromancy. I'll equip that large leather shield, see if it's cool looking at least. Where? I keep on not equipping things that I think I'm equipping. Ah! It's a lot smaller than the one that they have. What are the stats like on it? Horrible. Those are horrible stats. Alright, on we go. To not die to the obvious trap up here. Alright, well, he's on the right there. Cool. Lame. Oh, I wish I was good at video games. That'd be sweet. Backstabbed! Oh man, well, that's a pretty good trap they've got going there. Aw, that was a little bit off target. I wanted to like just stab through all of them at once. Oh, hey there! Where'd you come from? You're sneaky for a guy that large. You're easy for a guy that large, too. Chug. A great axe. And a large titanite shard. Oot. Large titanite shards are sweet. Alright, up there is going to be the boss. But there's a dragon up there with a whole ton of awesome stuff that it's guarding. So, I'm going to go back and take care of the dragon, and then after the dragon you can just drop on down here anyhow. Shouldn't take but a moment to get up there, I don't think. I mean, I've got, like, I'd imagine something around here is a shortcut to get up there. Hey, we got a random humanity. I'm tempted to go back to the bonfire and use the random humanity to come back to life. Because a lot of times there'll, you know, like, be random invaders throughout the level and stuff. I don't know if there is an NPC invader in this particular area. I do know that there's a giant dragon. A blood shield. Blood. Yeah, that's awesome! Yeah, alright. Come get some, dragon. Alright, I'm just gonna blow the pyromancy on him. Ooh. That's a hit I took there. Oh, you can just breathe that straight into my face. That's... I'd imagine that that's really disgusting if that happens to you in real life. Let's go ahead and not fall off the ledge this time quite so easily. And I'll roll! Not avoiding that, though. I think not only did I not avoid that, but I banged my head on the wall in front of me. He's gotta be going down soon. There we go. He drops loot for me. A dragon scale. That's an appropriate thing for him to drop. Alright. So now I'll go back to that bonfire. And I will, I'll come back to life and see if I don't get invaded by something on my way to get back across this bridge. Alright, while I'm here, I'm going to unattune. Well, what do I want to unattune? I'm actually going to unattune Iron Flesh. And attune. I actually like the fire surge for this fight that I've got coming up here, but I think I prefer having a fire orb over Iron Flesh. We'll see how I feel about that. I'm just going off of my faint memory of what the fight's like. I don't think that it's going to be easy to get in close in this fight, so... That's why I'm not using Iron Flesh. You only really want to use Iron Flesh against something that wants to fight you up close. Which is sort of unfortunate if you're going to try and use Iron Flesh for PvP, because any competent opponent doesn't want you to get close while you're using Iron Flesh, so they'll just keep their distance against you. As long as you hit him while he's recovering, after you block his attack, kill him in one hit. Yes, you can. And there's the ambush, of course. Kinda gotta kill those guys fast enough that you can make it past them to get to him. Or, sorry, make it away from him. And I'd like to kill the little guy before dealing with him again. Ooh. There we go. Hopefully that gets... Nah, dang it. Oh, I came out a little bit ahead anyhow. Ah, just dropped my guard because I thought he was done attacking. That took off a ton of stamina, but it didn't do any damage. That should finish him off. Want to drop anything sweet again? More large titanite shards. Yay. And because we're coming up on a boss here, we'll go ahead and equip that ring of steel protection. I don't think she has any poisoning effects, so she seems like the sort of person that could. I just don't think she actually does have poisoning effects, so I'm gonna go for it this way. You can hear the boss music starts up, but she doesn't actually start hostile.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So, you can keep her alive if you want.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
But it turns out that she does have some stuff that you can get from her. She's got a tail you can break off for an item. She also gives you souls. And there's nothing good that happens that anyone knows about yet, anyhow, if you leave her alive. So, for reasons that'll become apparent real quick here, I'm gonna shoot her with an arrow to start this fight. In the face, because I'm a jerk. Alright, so why did I shoot her with an arrow? See, you can now... She goes invisible. Oh god, alright, and I'm terrible. That's bleeding that she's applied to me. Sorry, but if you look carefully, you can actually see where she is because of the arrow, or you can watch her footsteps. Come to think of it, I probably should have shot her in the midsection, because you don't want to be looking up for her. And I think if I kite effectively enough here, I should be able to not run off the edge while changing back to that crystal ring shield. Alright, cool. The other thing that you can do about the fact that she is invisible, and this is why I kept the fire surge even though it doesn't do that much damage for this fight, is if you... She flanked me really hard there. Okay. But if you hit her with fire magic...
Why dost thee hurry toward thine death? Why
you can die still.
Let us be? Didst thou?
Alright, I'm beginning to suspect that I was lied to. I heard that if you deal fire damage to Priscilla, that she would become visible again. And, I thought that I was able to deal fire damage to her with the fire surge last time. Maybe it's like a certain amount you need to hit her for? Not entirely sure. But she did not become visible afterwards. Then again, I did die pretty much instantly afterwards, so... We're gonna stick with the fire surge for now, and see if we can't make her visible with it. If we can get in a little bit closer, maybe, something like that. I don't think it's going to be a good spell for actually fighting her. Just for making her visible. That's all I want it for. Alright, this would be a more intelligent way of fighting these guys. Get those guys to come up and then fight them. Out the giant guy or the archer dealing. Well, yeah, the archer's still gonna arch, but archer's gonna arch. Hater's gonna hate. I've got enough poise in this armor set that I don't have to worry about that arrow hitting me and stunning me, so it's not so horrible to fight this guy with the archer hitting you. The damage is pretty small. Ugh. And that right there, like, this game's really, in terms of input, it will, well, there is a bug in terms of input lag, but that's not what happened there. I just hit the button twice, and, like, right in a row. I hit it right in a row, but that will combo in this game, even if your first attack is blocked by a shield. So, that's why I attacked twice into that shield. It wasn't me attacking, seeing the attack rebound, and then hitting again. It wasn't me completely button mashing. Just hit the button twice, that's all. There's no, like, hidden items back there. Good. Alright, so now you can't really do the shooting her with an arrow thing nearly so easily, because I'm going to go in and she's going to become invisible almost instantly. Yep, there she goes. You can see that she does jump over to there. So what you want to do is you actually just want to, like, walk away from where she was until you see some footsteps start showing up so that you know where she is. Her range is huge, though, so you've got to watch out for that. But now we know she's right here. Oh, right over there. Right somewhere nearby. Alright, I'm like walking into her right now. Well, I was just a second ago. I need to wait for some new footprints to show up. I'm gonna try to sit in here with great combustion. That missed. There we go. Alright, and like I said, we do want to break off that tail. I'm hoping that this isn't one of those things where we kill something before the tail drops off. She's so much bigger than she looks from far away. But she's pretty easy once you can see her. This is not really testing my abilities at the moment. I'm trying to just hit the tip of that tail because I suspect that my attacks are not hitting it right now. It feels like she should have had her tail break off by now. Dang it, I should have attacked there. Alright, well she drops a dagger. It's looking like I'm not gonna get it. I could suicide and then, you know, if I really wanted that dagger, that's what I'd do. But I don't, and I really don't want to deal with her being invisible again or seeing whatever that stuff hitting me does. So I'm just gonna kill her. Hope you guys don't take too much offense to that notion. Have not seen her dagger before. But I also get 30,000 souls. And off I go, back to Anor Londo. Alright, at this point, you know, I don't really see why I'd put myself through going back and fighting them. I'm just gonna go ahead and break out a homeward bone. Oh, that's super weak. Alright. Cute game. Cute. I guess the most recent bonfire that I was at was inside of that painted world. Anyhow, I was still thinking of it as a bonfireless place. I'm just gonna run past these guys. Their daggers don't travel fast enough to scare me. But to avoid, you know, having to do a whole lot of walking and backtracking, I'm just gonna come down here and use this bonfire to teleport. I also don't know if I actually could have warped from that bonfire in there or not. Not a thing that I know. But let's see if we can't, I don't think that we've gotten any chunks for our Uchi Katana. That'd be sweet if we did, though. No. We still need 2 more chunks. Which is sad. But we can reinforce our armor, I'm sure. At least our gauntlets here certainly can be upgraded. Not twice, but once. And might as well repair all of our equipment. And now we are going to head on our way to... Well, no, first we're going to level up. Of course we're going to level up. I don't really want to walk around with 15,000 souls, so I will use a soul item. Got 10 souls of Proud Knights. How much are those again? Oh, only 10,000, 2,000. For some reason I thought they were 10,000. Ah, I might have lied to you guys earlier. Alright, well, I can burn a couple of those to level up. It's a little annoying that it doesn't tell you how many souls it takes to level up in this game until you have that many souls. There we go. I like to travel light in terms of souls, for obvious reasons. Go ahead and warp to Anor Londo.